Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Annual 2018 Your Love Story. And it's all about to do with the area of romance, the area of marriage, the area of family, and how the love situation is going to be in 2018 for you. Now, you coming from Aquarius, I have to say that the 4 planets that are situated in the calendar year of 2018 are not very friendly to you. So the 2018 platform or foundation is very weak in your love story, whether it's to do with romance or marriage and family. And so you have lost 40% good luck, put it this way. And the other 60% remains with the age planets, and there will be 5 planets there who will attempt to give you some kind of benefit or perhaps more trouble from these ages. And so I don't know what age you are. All I know is that you come from Aquarius and that you are in 2018. So I'll have to give you some samples to help you realize how things work. So you have lost 40% of good luck because the 2018 planet's not too helpful. Now let me give you some sample of ages which might bring the good luck for you. So if you happen to be the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76 in 2018, you will be extremely lucky, and these ages will attract the 60% from your age side, take another 10% from the calendar year side, and make you even up to 70% lucky. So that's how things work. That's why it's very important for me to know what age you are. And I'm Skyping now, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. During this 90 minutes, I will tackle all areas of your life, not only your love story, it'll also be health and your finances and job and business as well. We'll talk about that a bit later. Well, another set of good ages to give you as an example, which will help you to defeat these negative planets of 2018. If you happen to be the ages of 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78, then you are going to be extremely lucky as well. And you'll be lucky enough to control these planets in your 2018 and reduce their anger against you of 40% to maybe only 30%. So you could be 60 to 70% lucky if you are of these ages which I've just mentioned. Now I'm going to give you some samples. Some samples where these ages could put a lot of pressure on people. If you happen to be the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73, then you have to be very cautious. Not only the 40% from the calendar year will be out to get you, but you will have so much difficulty in the areas of romance and marriage, also from the ages. And these problems can go up to 70% against you. Well, that's how it goes. And if you are of these ages which I've just mentioned and you find the romance coming your way, it will come loaded with problems and complications. So don't dive into the romance. Do a lot of research. Check the background of this person, and only then you should agree to that romance. And in your area of ongoing romance or marriage, if you are married, you will have a lot of difficulties if you are of these ages, up to 70%. So if you value the romance you have, if you value the marriage and family that you have, you'll have to work very, very hard, and you'll have to give and give and give rather than expect anything. Another series that I'm going to mention now is if you happen to be the ages of 25 or 34 or 43 or 52 or 61 or 70 or 79. Also be very cautious. that these ages contribute more and more problems. With your 40% gone bad in the calendar year of 2018, they will add another 30% trouble, and you could be in 70% trouble. And if you find a romance, and if you have these ages which I've just mentioned, tell yourself that romance is going to come loaded with problems, and these problems are going to affect you very, very badly to the tune of 70%, breaking down this new romance or suffering from it in the 2018 and being trapped in it. And your ongoing romance and your marriage is going to find plenty of difficulty if you're of these ages which I've just mentioned, up to the point of breaking down. So you've heard it from me, and if you value this romance that you have or this marriage that you have, you'll have to give a lot, not expect anything in return, but just for the sake of harmony, you'll have to help to get this through the calendar year of 2018. Now I'm going to give you some samples of good ages. I don't know if I've given that to you, but I'll give it to you again. And if you happen to be the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76, you're going to be very lucky. The romance you get will also be good. You'll be able to control all the negativities of 2018. And if you happen to be the ages of 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69, then you'll also be very lucky in 2018, and the romance you get will be a very good one and a very faithful one, and ongoing romance and marriage will do very well. I want to now explain to you how born on certain dates in the period of Aquarius will affect, how this will affect 2018. If you happen to be born on the 4th or the 13th or the 22nd or the 31st in the period of Aquarius, then you are very lucky. You will be able to have the extra energy needed, and you will be able to control the 40% gone wrong in the calendar year of 2018, and you will even be up to 60 or 70% of good luck. So Kabbalistic astrology has this programming, and it's all tied up from the date you are born and the day you are born and the time you are born. And so knowing that if you're born on these dates which I've just mentioned, you will have enough good energy to overcome the trouble waiting in 2018. Another example which is good would be if you are born on the 6th or the 15th or the 24th. And if you happen to be born on the 6th, 15th or 24th in the period of Aquarius, you are going to have more than enough energy to overcome this 40% of trouble waiting in 2018 and be able to control it enough to keep the romance you get from not being too much of a troubled one, too much of headaches for you. And you will be able to get a much better romance because the programming will be to send something good for you. And your ongoing romance, or if you are married, will be in a much better state if you happen to be born on the 6th, 15th or 24th in the period of Aquarius. Now, some examples on how born on certain dates in the period of Aquarius can add problems in 2018. And if you happen to be born on the 1st or the 10th or the 19th or the 20th, or sorry, the 28th, so I'll give that to you once more. If you happen to be born on the 1st or the 10th or the 19th or the 28th, then you can expect a lot of headaches in 2018 because the energy from these dates that you are born on will add to the energy of 2018. Such is the intricate way this programming works. And so it will cause you a bigger headache where not only the 40% from the calendar year, but another added 30%, which makes it 70% trouble in 2018 in areas of romance and marriage, and your love story could be really in trouble. Another set of example of problems would be if you are born on the 7th or the 16th or the 25th. These are all examples. And if you are born on the 7th, 16th or 25th in the period of Aquarius, expect a lot of problems in 2018 where you're going to be disappointed or let down or played out or treated very badly. A new romance coming will be loaded with headaches. Ongoing romance will create plenty of stress and anxiety, and the marriage situation would be just one day after another, not finding solutions but having problems after problems. So that's how born on certain dates in Aquarius can affect 2018. There will be certain periods in 2018 which can make you very lucky, you coming from Aquarius. And these periods are that from May the 22nd up to June the 23rd, you can become very lucky in 2018. Another one is August the 23rd to September the 22nd can bring plenty of good luck in areas of love and romance and marriage as well. And one more would be the period of December 21st to January the 19th would also be very lucky for you. Now I'm also going to give you some periods which can cause problems for you coming from Aquarius. And so if you have this period of March the 21st to April the 19th is going to cause you a lot of difficulties in areas of romance and marriage. And if you find a romance during this period, be very careful. That's March the 21st to April 19th. And also the period of July 23rd to August 22nd will be another very, very troublesome period for you. And there should be one more, which I would say would be November 22nd to December 21st, also causing a lot of pressure on you. So little pockets of things like that will happen. The best thing to do would be to have a consultation of 90 minutes on Skype with me, and I will use your date of birth and your time of birth and your look at your palms, and while we Skype I will study your face and I will use Kabbalistic Tarot. And in those 90 minutes it will be to do with your health and your finances and job and business and also your love story areas. And with this information you'll be able to get your next 5, 6 or 7 years exactly under your control. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, send me an email, make the contact, and let's get down to having your next 5, 6 or 7 years, and all for just USD 50. Thank you and goodbye.